An independent investigation in the U.S. has found that some medical practitioners lied about their involvement in the CIA's controversial interrogation techniques. For more than a decade, the American Psychological Association denied that any of its 130,000 members aided in the torture of detainees. But a damning report says the organization used its links to the CIA and the U.S. military to facilitate harsh interrogations. Several officials at the biggest U.S. professional organization for psychologists could be fired. Arsalan Iftikhar is an international human rights lawyer. He joins us from Washington, D.C. Welcome to the program, sir. So how damning is this report by former Assistant U.S. Attorney David Hoffman?
Well, it's actually no more damning than the December 2014 report that came out from the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee, which basically said that we had an extensive torture program where medical doctors were aiding in the direct torture of detainees since September 11th during the Bush administration. And so this report comes as little surprise that, psychologists have also been implicated in the torture program. And, that's what a torture program is it's going to have every facet of it, whether internal actors or collateral professionals from the outside. They're all going to be complicit in these potential war crimes.
So this report is coming out after years of denials by the American Psychological Association. They've maintained that a strict code of ethics prohibits their members to aid in the torture of detainees. How badly has their code of ethics been violated?
Well, it's been violated so badly that one act that was performed on the detainees called rectal rehydration, when detainees decided to go on hunger strike. Physicians for Human Rights and other medical associations consider that medical act to be a complete act of torture, of sexual assault, actually. And so, the psychologists helped in things like rectal rehydration and other horrific torturous acts, and they should be held accountable at the very least by their ethical board of the APA, but perhaps even criminal charges.
Well, is there enough here for psychologists implicated to lose their licenses and perhaps even be prosecuted, like you said? And might this report also be used by detainees who might be filing cases against the U.S. government?
Yeah, it's a very good point. Remember, it's a 542-page report. This is not a 10-page report. This is 542 pages of documented behaviors that occurred during the torture program under the Bush administration. And so this is an exhaustive summary of the acts that transpired. And keep in mind, the Senate Intelligence Report from last year was equally hundreds of pages long. So this was something that was, not just a blip on the radar. This was something that was a pandemic within our American government system during the administration of George W. Bush. And sadly, it's coming to light now, but I guess it's better late than never.
Arsalan Iftikhar, thank you very much for joining us.